Hi everybody, Fox Girl and Wingnut on the AT, week 4, the end of our first month on the trail. This week took us through New Jersey, from Delaware Water Gap up and into New York, and here's Fox Girl crossing the Delaware River into New Jersey. She's delighted she did not have to pay the toll on the Jersey Turnpike. And here I am just across the border into New Jersey thinking that the rocks were behind us. What we didn't know. New Jersey's very pretty, beautiful lake, but around the side of that lake, to get around it was a lot of rocks again. Different kind of foliage here. We found this tree with these little bell-shaped flowers, thought it was very pretty. And great views in New Jersey. You're up in up country New Jersey, up north, and really pretty. Beaver dams, and next to the beaver dams, irises, orchids growing by the side of the trail, real pretty. Up in the ridge lines here tended to be much more open, and because of that they gave way to views like this. Shelters in New Jersey are in pretty good shape. Many of them are newer, others are older but in very good repair and well looked after. The wildlife includes porcupines like this guy who waddled down the trail in front of us and climbed up this tree. But the rocks are still the rocks, and they cause us a little bit of ankle twists on both of us as we proceeded through northern New Jersey. The highest point in the state is called the Veterans, is named after veterans, and that's what that obelisk is from. Bottom of that, whole field full of clover, more beautiful views. And then a 2.5-mile boardwalk across a wildlife sanctuary. This walk was particularly hot, and we knew we were approaching this stairway to heaven, 1,000 steps up to the top of this ridge line. So we attacked it, more rocks as you can imagine. The beautiful part of it was when we got to the top and looked back over where we came, we saw this great, beautiful view. We hung our hammocks up there that night, tarps because we expected rain, and then watch the sunset from on top of that ridgeline. It was just gorgeous. Really, our last night on the trail together. Then back down to Beaver Dam, and then a couple nights at this place called Anton's, which is not quite as swanky as it might look. Breakfast at the Buzz Cafe in Greenwood Lake. Great diner food. And then we're celebrating Liz's accomplishment of a month on the trail with great fresh fruit brought by our friend Diane. And here's Diane with Fox Girl at our farewell dinner for Fox, getting her off the trail and on her way home. We talked a little bit about trail magic in an earlier segment, a little more detail on that. At this shelter we found a lady named Kay and her son who had backpacked in a big cooler full of ice and sodas and guacamole and chips. It was just fabulous. So one type of trail magic comes from people you don't know, another comes from people you do. This couple right here is Pants and Zen Master, who we hiked with a lot. One morning, they brought us a Subway sandwich when we really needed it. And then as we approached that 1,000-foot or 1,000 stairs to heaven, they left us this note on the ground and hosted us over at this place for ice cream and sodas before we climbed the hill. And then that night, we all camped together, and he made us tea before the sun went down. So it's friendships that really matter out here. And with that, Fox Girl's done. She's off to spend summer with her daughters, and old Wingnut's going to continue on, and more next week. Look forward to it, and thanks very much, everyone. Bye-bye.